right, we're live. We're live, man. We're live.
You can handle the show for a little minute. I'm going to answer.
Yeah.
My obsession has made it required. All right, Wreck-It Ralph is also Disney. There we go.
Okay. You're happy now? Welcome to
No,
Dice.
I was hoping some of that was Pixar.
Or not.
Gotcha. Go ahead, man.
You done? You done?
Go. You have my permission.
Sure?
Now you have my permission to start.
Just making sure. Yeah, well, because we probably need to start this
Now
thing.
you have my permission to start.
What is it? Yeah, it's a minute till, so.
Well, then it's not like we even have to start right now. I got like seconds.
Yeah. Let me get a hit in here.
Let me get some more of this innocent soda that is not spiked. Oh, that's a really strong non-spiked soda.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I really did not get the ratio of crack into
Yeah.
soda.
Well.
Whew. All right.
Welcome to Dicejunkies, and this is Dicejunkies, and yeah.
Totally sober.
Oh, welcome to the Dicejunkies live stream. I'm Xenodamus. I'm here with
Q, what's up?
and we do this every Sunday at 3:30-ish, and well, every Sunday we can. We try all that good stuff. Anyway, we hope you enjoy. All right, so outside of this just being a live stream, and you think we could hold like a hour-long conversation of just how we're on a live stream? I think we could do it.
I mean, it'd be crap, but we could do it. I can hold any conversation for an hour, but it's not going to be a good one.
But now, like, let's see. What all happened this week? I saw and I know this is a little younger than some of us here, but I actually enjoyed the first one. I saw there was an Incredibles 2 trailer.
Oh, yeah. Looks like they're going to go with, especially with the environment, they're going like, we're going with the wife's now the really awesome one, and she's got the cool job, and the dad's got to stay at home and watch the kids. Yeah.
Speaking of kids, man, that kid in that trailer.
Oh man,
my goodness.
Jack. Yeah, Jack is obviously. Well, there's a lot of theories there, and I can't steal that from him. Go to YouTube if you want to see the theories about Incredibles 2, because somebody else did all the work.
We can talk about our own theories, though.
True, but I also send that shout out because there's a lot of similarities. I agree.
Well, yeah. You watch too much YouTube. We understand that.
I know.
That's fine.
There's very little I don't see, but there's theories that Jack.
By the way, you can catch us on YouTube.
Yeah, come on, come check us out. But Jack, there's a theory that Jack doesn't actually have multiple powers, is that his powers are still developing.
Okay.
And that's why he seems to be going through various stages, is because he's basically
trying to settle on one?
Yeah, settling on which power to get. Because we haven't seen any other young superheroes. So we don't know yet if this is completely unusual or if even the other kids went through a short phase where they did a few things before they finally went, this is my power, So without that comparison, don't get me wrong, the way the parents look, they look a little exhausted, but at the same time, they don't look completely freaked, like they think something's wrong, as much as they just look like, oh, God, this is hard to deal with.
Oh, yeah, no, it definitely looked hard to deal with, so...
wouldn't you be freaked out if your kid was going like, if you looked at what Jack did, even as a superhero, you might think something was wrong.
Well, I mean,
it's
the superhero equivalent of teething, I guess.
Yeah. So it could be that, because it'd be different if his powers stuck with their original theme of transformation. But it looks like we see him potentially teleport in the trailer, which is a whole different power suite, man. That's something different. So that's what made me think this theory has a lot more teeth. Teething.
Yeah, I got you.
Because it'd be different if it's like, well, I'm gonna have the ability to change my form, but it's like, wait, you disappeared for a while, and at first I thought he was invisible, but the way he popped back in for the cookie left me thinking like, nah, I think he friggin' faded out, man. Like he might have shifted teleported or shifted. So,
well, then again, he was obviously still there to hear about the cookie, though. So,
in theory, when he popped up, I'm not sure if he came back for the cookie or not.
Did it all for the cookie.
Who doesn't do it all for the cookie?
The cookie.
But it looks like this one's going with the mom gets a real hot new job, and she's the hot item, and dad's at home, beleaguered, trying to take care of the kids, which, of course, he's bad at because he's just a stupid dad, and everybody knows that dads can't take care of children.
Okay. Yeah.
What? I'm actually looking forward to the movie a lot, but, I mean, that's how you show love, man. We hate on what we love.
Now, you said there was some other animation movie that was coming up that you were talking about?
Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah, I never watched the first one of that one.
Well,
so
it's okay, because Wreck-It Ralph 2 is going to be the Ready Player One of Disney animated movies.
Oh, okay.
I say that because the meme references immediately when the trailer started popping off. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I'm going to go see it for the references, but it's very clear they're going to play with the internet memes a lot, so I'm expecting it. I wouldn't be surprised if there is an emoji reference and even an emoji movie reference. Hopefully, the emoji movie reference being Wreck-It Ralph accidentally stomping flat and or destroying the entire universe of the emoji movie. I hope they get unplugged.
But yeah, no, I mean, emoji. Why do you even bring up the emoji movie, man? I think
it's a real
horrible
risk, man. Wreck-It Ralph's making a movie. Now, Disney's pretty smart. They may not touch that poison, but the movie unfortunately made money, even if it's hated. And the movie industry's proven that they don't care. If it makes money, we'll throw anything on the screen as long as it's making money. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm hoping Disney will be a little smarter, but I've heard some disturbing things about their opinions about the Star Wars movies, like the last one, and I'm hoping that these are false. But it seems that their kind of attitude is, we don't care what you think, it made money. I'm hoping that that's just some haters saying that. Now, I'll admit this is not verified. This is rumors swinging around on YouTube from some people that I don't consider the most trustworthy. So it may not be 100% accurate that, that Disney doesn't care as long as the movies make money if they crap on the legacy. I want to believe in Disney. I grew up with Disney. I want to think that they think of the long term. And there's no long term in making money today, but pissing off your fan base. Because here's the thing. Yeah, you might get a lot of new fans, but guess what, though? New fans are temporary. They're like, oh, no, I like that movie. They're not going to buy your toys. They're not going to buy your paraphernalia. They're not going to start a dang church. Your old fan base is who's going to really spend the money on you. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So I'm hoping they're going to think of that and go, these new young fans are going to only like you as long as they think about you, and they're going to freaking move on. Yeah. Whereas the diehard fans keep you alive years. I mean, we saw, what was her name? Deanna Troy. The Comic-Con.
Marina Sirtis.
Yeah, Marina Sirtis. I mean, she had a whole load of people in her panel. Big panel, man. Awesome having her there. You know why? Because the diehard Star Trek fans never forget you. So you gotta you don't crap on your diehard fan base to get a temporary rush of money, and then tomorrow you're old news.
Yeah. Now, have you had a chance to check this out? The new Netflix Lost in Space.
I haven't watched it, but I saw a trailer.
It came out this past Friday, I think.
Have you started watching it?
I have not. I was sort of curious about it. If anybody who is listening has watched any of it, let us know if it's worth it.
Well, they can see what we've been watching, man. We've been watching Welcome to the Badlands, man. I mean, not bad, but Into the Badlands. Yeah. Season 2 is awesome. Oh, sorry, I just changed the subject. Screw it, we do that. Into the Badlands 2, baby.
Yeah. No, we're way behind on it, though. I mean, Season 2's been out for over a year now.
Let's send a shout out to Butt-X calling it. All money ain't good money. Y'all better listen, Disney.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the Into the Badlands though is an awesome series. If you haven't checked it out, the second season is on Netflix now, so you can watch the first and second season. The third season is not on Netflix yet, but I do think it is finished.
That is awesome, man. I mean, there's one kung fu scene that's cut so much right out of a kung fu movie that I was sitting there going like, I think I've seen this scene like 4 times, but it's awesome. So they're doing pretty good. Yeah. I'm not as much feeling the side story of the kid anymore, but our main characters are awesome. New character gets introduced that I love. He's just a wonderful fat a-hole. He is cool. He is like the rogue. He's the Han Solo of Into the Badlands. If Han Solo was fat and a bastard. So check that. I definitely would suggest Into the Badlands Season 2 is worth it. But as far as the Lost in Space, we'll check out a few. We'll holler at our boys. You know who's probably following it? Our boys over at Discussing Who. They're big sci-fi fans. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they probably
the illustrious Kyle and the legendary Clarence and that other dude, Carrie, can probably add
Carrie is with Tech Edition, not
Yeah, but he probably still follows it. I mean, I'm sending a shout out to all our peeps, man. I'm keeping it hood up in here. But no, I'm pretty sure they'll have a little more on it. Next time we do our Wednesday live, maybe we can holler at them about it and see what they know.
Have you paid any attention to this Soul Calibur 6? I see they've had trailers out for months.
I was talking with our boy Michael, a.k.a. Jarek, about that recently.
But I know it's coming soon.
We'll probably grab it because we got to reminiscing about fighting games because, couch. Us. We're big proponents of couch co-op. And he was saying that he missed playing DOA and Soul Calibur. So I'm not going to buy the current DOA, but if another one comes out, I think I'm going to go ahead and snag it just to get back into it. I'll definitely grab this Soul Calibur because my boy Blood Axe is another veteran. There's his boy Siegfried. Put it up there.
Yeah.
You see that Blood Axe? Siegfried, brother.
This is the Siegfried gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
Came out a couple days ago.
And that's his boy, man, Siegfried. So
that's probably why he mentioned it in the chat. It was Blood Axe that mentioned it in the chat.
You see Mitsurugi, you know that's coming. You know the pain you're gonna suffer. It's not gonna go like that. What you're looking at, you know what Mitsurugi is gonna do to you. But no, because he's on Xbox One from Microsoft, it's funny. We're not paid by any of these people.
Yeah.
But I've got Xbox. He's got Xbox. So I'll get a copy, brother, man. We'll get on there. And I'll make you remember why you feared Astaroth.
Yeah. Look at that, man. You got Mr. Blood Axe.
Think you're the king of the ring house?
Already talking smack. He is ready. Well, we're gonna have to get him up to Jackson, or either go down there to where he's at and get a game going or something.
Oh, we get it live, and I get to actually look him in the eye as I take him.
Yeah.
As I try to tell him, can you tell where Astaroth's axe ends and your colon begins? Can you tell? I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all need to be looking forward to that. We got to film that, man. Soul Calibur. We used to have some brutal battles. I hate Astaroth. I know you hate Astaroth. I made you hate Astaroth. I made you hate Astaroth.
All right, so
sorry, side conversations aside.
Yeah, no,
you need to learn how to play so we can hurt your feet. I mean, so you can enjoy it.
I've never played Soul Calibur. I've not played
if it
any
makes you feel
Soul
any better,
Calibur,
even if you have played Soul Calibur, it's going to look like you never played it.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, I am not a fighting game guru, and
I don't need to look at my special DJQ juice.
I just don't like the way it looks on the screen. But anyway, but yeah, I know I'm not the top of the line when it comes to fighting games. Like I've never claimed to be.
Shooters out, man, we'll be back on.
Now I'd love to get a good co-op shooter going, or a good versus couch shooter. Like, that's fine, too.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I missed Gears of War 2 and 3, man. Again, with Blood Axe, and then our boy Kitsune used to be rolling on my side, and Mrs. Blood Axe would back up here.
I'm just not a big fan of the online. I want to be able to look the person I'm shooting in the eyes, and I'm not talking about their game character. I want to look at them in the eyes.
There is something special about when you start a chainsaw duel, and as you're pressing a button, you make eye contact. And I'm going to kill you. And as you hear the sound, you go, "That's you." I don't even have to look. That's you.
Or when you come up behind somebody and you do that melee attack in their back, and you just look over at them as they're looking at you, going, "You mother."
The most epic one was a mid-air behind the back Halo execution. They didn't even know. Everybody in the match freaked out because they didn't know you could do a back execution midair. They were like, "What the heck was that?" I was like, "That was me." It's Apocalypse. Gamer tag of death.
So, what else? What else we got going on, man?
Like Gears 4 Blood Axe.
Let's see. We got a new RPG Crepe video up. We posted that today.
We're gonna have to definitely tag them because I got to get a special shout out. That DM screen, man, y'all gotta do that again. That's awesome.
The art on that was wonderful. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's on our YouTube channel. You can check it out. YouTube.com/Dicejunkies.
So you're emphasizing the art, but I'm emphasizing the fact that because one of the locations is an inn, it serves as a long-term tool that you could use every time you go through that inn, man, I just love the fact that it had like price tables. It talked about some of the stuff going on in there. And I was like, I need locations like that. I need it. I don't have an inn set up already. So having like a location set up with even a price table and stuff was cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's an endless supply of that online. It is nice to have some physical media to have in your hands and stuff like that for quick reference. But at the same time, I'm a fan of art. I like art, and they RPG Crate has gotten some excellent artists on board for some of their material, man.
Oh, those different companies are cool, dude. And that figurine, while I hate putting my figurines together, can't lie, that figurine of the orc just looks like he's about to cave your head in. It's a cool figurine.
We'll have to talk to the sword and boards guys when we go to the library later, and
yeah, they're gonna be up there. So let's send a shout out, man. We got a Forest Hill event going on.
Yeah, Forest Hill High School / library. We're actually gonna do a con. I guess that's going to be sort of oriented towards teenagers, so that's going to be interesting.
Got to indoctrinate a new generation.
Yeah.
And Vans Comics is pivotal in helping putting this together.
Oh, yeah, Vans Comics will be there. There's actually quite a few. Papa John's Pizza is sponsoring it.
Oh, yeah, good food. Sword and Board will be there. Also, one of our cosplay groups.
Ray Bray.
Ray Bray. Okay, I'm the one with the Kraken. I don't know. No, but Ray Bray is going to be there.
I'm horrible with names.
Yeah, I don't even remember him, so at least you remember him. You just can't say him.
Yeah.
Together, though, we make a dysfunctional butchering of these names.
Yes, exactly.
But no, that's cool. Also, I believe this month, coming up on the 21st, we got to always send a shout-out to our boys at AVC.
Oh, yeah, they're doing one down in Mobile Bay, which I think is actually Daphne, Alabama. That's right over there by Mobile. But they're doing a one-day anime con down there.
And let me tell you, those events are fun. In fact, I love their one-days because they pack a lot into that day.
Oh, they do. And it's one of the few times where I think it's easy to, like, because they're small, local-oriented events, like, there are people that travel to them and stuff, and it's well worth it if you do. But because they're still small, you actually get to have a little more one-on-one time with somebody that you want to meet, Yeah,
you get to actually kind of talk to them, and also they're even more relaxed. I think that one-day event lets the guests kind of chill.
Well, that's also part of the thing with AVC. The guys running the thing, they are very very, very good to their guests, and I think that's also why they're relaxed, is because, I mean, they try to make concessions for them. Is there somebody that they'll find a guest that's coming. They'll try to see if there's another guest that person wants to be there with them. Somebody maybe they hadn't seen in a while and stuff like that. So they make a lot of accommodations, which is a really smart way of.
Jason David Frank while you're having a sandwich.
It's a smart way to do
have
it.
A sandwich and you just look up and Jason David Frank's there. Well, actually, it was wings, but that's see. I don't even remember what I was eating.
Yeah, Jason David Frank was having the McAllister sandwich.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I was eating. I was just like, "Is that Jason David Frank?" Like, just chilling too, man. He was so chill.
Yeah,
I was like.
That's a little different because you were in you were in an access area that not everybody.
Then you know what? You should volunteer for AVC. They also treat their volunteers very well. Bam. So put the work in, people.
Yeah. Let's see.
Donate your time. Donate your time to us.
Well, not to us, to AVC. I mean, we're.
I own everything, man.
Yeah.
I'm not okay. I'm not.
We are working on getting some people to donate some time for some upcoming ideas that we are generating, some original content. But that's sort of months down the road, so I'm not going to really talk about it much right now. But just
I wish we could have got Blood Accent on that, man.
Yeah.
You need to move back to Jackson, man. We got some work for you.
You never know. I mean, eventually, if it works the way we're hoping it'll work, we may actually be able to afford later on to put somebody up if we really want to get them on, and we think
hotel rooms are a very good lure. Like, we've got you to stay. We're gonna get you up there at the wonderful Holiday Inn.
Not the King Edward or
If we can afford a King Edward, we can afford to not have to ship for people, man. We just hire local.
That's true.
But all right, so that's what's been going on a con scene. That's the nearest con I know of, and like I said, I always will recommend ABC because I've never had a bad one. Not the Mustang, dude. That's hourly, you know that, or maybe you don't. You've been married for a while.
Oh, the Mustang.
They know me at the Mustang.
All right. Let's not talk about that.
Hey, for hourly services, the Star and the Mustang are excellent.
Yeah. If you need a place to lay down,
we'll send a shout out to the Mustang.
Or two.
Two, sir. Two. And bring a Gatorade. Anyway.
I said lay down.
Well, let me lay down, stand up, one leg.
So, anyway, we've got this kid event coming up.
Oh, yeah. So, about Forest Hills Con, man. Video games and board games and tabletop.
Yeah. Oh, my.
That's what's... you know what? Maybe it's time to roll some...
No. We've got more time to kill, man.
Okay, well then on the video game scene,
On the video game scene, I haven't seen a lot new jumping off. I mean, there's always something going on in the indie scene, but right now I think everybody's kind of got they're waiting on these big releases. I'll be honest, man. Like I was looking for something to play. The other night, like I was on Steam, just sort of going through my old library, and I was like, there's nothing on here I really want to play right now. And so I started looking through newer stuff, and I really just couldn't find anything that just screamed out to me.
Somebody's requesting a little help with their video project. All good, man. Shoot us an email over. Make sure you tag Zeno on it, because he's the one that actually reads our emails. And we'll holler at you, dog. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. He's about to shoot you the email just now because I don't check my email because I'm antisocial.
Anything, questions like that, just shoot it to Zeno. At
Bloodstain's still being worked on, but come on, man. We both know Blood X that we were watching that Mighty Number 9. They're going to have to show me a finished product because artwork has been known to change. Yeah. While I trust them a little bit more, I'm going to keep watching to see what actually comes out at the end of that. Now, let's do a quick rant. You know something I've been complaining about. There's several games I want to play that I haven't been able to play because they do odd things with the way they play. Pillars of Eternity, amazing game, but they gender lock their classes. They gender lock the Necromancer. And we've been talking about that I was like, I really want to play Mortis. It's not even an issue of me, I don't like women. It's that I have a character named Mortis who's my Necromancer. He's a male necromancer. And they won't let me play a male necromancer on Pillars of Eternity. And then another time I wanted to play my character Khan, who's a martial artist, on, I think it was, not Black Desert. I think it was Terra. And they're finally unlocking a male martial artist, a male brawler. But I want to just send that out to you guys. Don't gender lock your classes. First of all, that's actually sexist.
Well, I mean, the thing is a lot of it is well, we are role players, and so when we create characters, we often want to create a character we're playing, and sometimes female does not work for that. You know, for one, we're male, so we actually know and understand male better than we understand female. I mean, anybody who's been married knows you're going to hear. You know, you don't understand what it's like. So,
well, for me, it's actually I'm replicating a character. For example, Blood Axe, who just called us sexist pigs. Screw you, because you almost cried when you were forced to play a female character, Joker. Is that he has preset characters. Like he has a Siegfried character he played. Kind of like Siegfried, big armored sword wielder, was a former hero. They got turned into a Dark Knight. Yeah, you did, man. And you had to be a lesbian because you refused to be into dudes. Yeah, I'll call you out. So, your female character could only be played if she was a lesbian. But, I played all kind of characters, but when I'm playing a Necromancer, I love playing Mortis. He's got a preset personality. And while the game may not have a large amount of role play, it affects the way I choose what undead I use. It affects the spells I cast. And I want to be able to reproduce my character. So, don't gender lock your classes if you can. I understand if you're telling a specific story, but they're not. I mean, you can customize your character. It's like, if you're going to let me customize my character, let me pick my gender.
Yeah.
I mean, also the reason I say this is to defend actually the ladies out there, because the lady gamers don't like it that you don't think that they can be a barbarian. We have a specific, our editor loves playing barbarians, and she's friggin' good at it. And also, my boy Kitsune's wife, Mishoku, plays an awesome barbarian and played a really good half-orc paladin. And it's like, they can't do that in a gender lock game because those gender locks go both ways. It's, I can't play because, you know what? Mortis is a feminine in Bishonen. He's a Bishonen, I'll admit it. The whole character concept of Mortis is he's a pretty boy. And he likes to stay clean, he likes his robes perfectly white, but he's a necromancer. At the same time, Shoku likes to play a butt-kicking barbarian. I saw her Skyrim Breton. That dude was awesome. When you gender lock, you're not allowing women to play the role they want to play or men to play. Maybe I want to be a pretty boy necromancer. Because to me, that's an awesome hypocrisy. I don't touch dead bodies. I only work with clean skeletons. And
Yes. Your Mortis is a very weird, clean freak.
I know, it's awesome. He's almost like a germaphobe necromancer. It's freaking cool.
Bleaching bones. And...
Well, he only works with mummies and skeletons because you can clean the skeletons. They don't smell bad.
And
then the mummies have been spiced so that the organs have been dried out. They smell pleasant. He specifically likes lavender. That's his favorite scent for his mummies. So, that's a fun character I like to play. And I'm a freaking straight male, but I like playing this Bishonen necromancer, but I can't. And on the flip side, she likes playing butch barbarians who kick butt and take names. Don't gender lock your classes unless you're telling a specific story. We got it on our list if we roll it. We talk about storyline, characters versus open world, create your own character. Hopefully, I hope we roll it because it's a great subject.
Yeah, we'll see.
So I won't go further into it, but I'm just requesting don't gender lock because it's lazy. I know why you did it. You don't want to do the animations for both genders. Don't be lazy, guys. Offer it up. Your game gets a lot more market when anybody can play the gender they want with the class they want. Otherwise, why even let me pick my class? Why bother? If I can't pick my gender, I might as well not be able to pick my class.
I still got it as sort of lazy programming now.
Yeah, I heard it's for animation reasons.
Yeah. It's so you don't have to have as many different sets of armor and so forth to display on the screen. You can.
It's a win, dude, when you do both. So I'm just going to say, for example, I haven't played Terra or Pillars of Eternity because of the gender lock. And you know that I have a big policy. If I like your free game, I spend money on you. I played Rift. I played Rift for only a week. But after I played Rift the first 2 days and liked it, I bought their packs because I'm going to give money to people that make a free game that's not pay to win that I enjoy. It might have been Rift 2, but the point is that I'll give you my money if you're fun. But they're missing out on that money because if I had played Pillars of Eternity and I could play Mortis and I liked it, dude, I'll buy I get the freaking stupid songbook pack. I don't care. I got the money. I just don't like giving my money to people with a crap game. Yeah. So there's money lost because I can't play Mortis. If I can't play Mortis, I won't play your game. Grim Dawn, I owned a deluxe full. Even he was going like, what's the Crucible? I was like, dude, I own everything Grim Dawn has. You know why? Because Mortis wrecked that crap.
I actually owned it. I just never actually played around with it because it was outside the main campaign.
And if they let me give Mortis the game, they let me modify my look, I'd give them more money. But still, the fact that I could play Mortis, because I just put on a helmet,
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I want to play Mortis. I want to play Mages. I want to play Khan. If I can't play these characters that have been with me for years since D&D, the beginning, then you're not going to get the level of loyalty from me. So sorry. I know this was a rant, y'all, but
yes,
furry, funny elf necromancer. I've never done an elf blood axe. How dare you? He's been effeminate, but he hasn't been an elf. Only you've done, pink berets?
You said that back when you were talking about cleaning your bones and being all prissy and stuff.
Why does a necromancer have to be dirty and disgusting, sir? Mortis is a civilized necromancer. He's only evil because the universe decided he was evil.
Yeah,
he doesn't think he's evil.
So you said pretty boy necro.
Yeah, no, true. He's pretty, but what? You racist? You have to be an elf to be pretty? Screw you. Elves are ugly.
Oh.
Their ears are too long and he can't grow facial hair.
All right, so now that rant's over.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, you were talking about something. Sorry.
I don't know if I was talking about anything, man. Like, I was I tried to throw in a few things in between your ranting, but you overspoke me on most of it. So.
I already picked on Disney. I might as well pick on but no, okay, let's be honest. I'm gonna be fair. Full disclosure, the reason I threw that out, jealous, whatever, is because I want to play Terra, which they are putting out a mail. I think I saw it in mail. I hope that was Terra. I might be talking about the wrong game, but Terra. But Pillars of Eternity, I really want to play it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on it. Actually, the reason I'm upset is because Xeno's endorsed it. 4 or 5 other people who's a patient.
Pillars of Eternity.
Isn't that Pillars of Eternity? Yeah, that's a game that's free to play that you keep telling me I need to play.
No, Pillars of Eternity.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute, Path of Exile.
You're thinking Path of Exile. Pillars of Eternity was the Baldur's Gate style RPG, and you can make whatever the heck you want on that.
Okay, which is the one where you can play like a witch and a warrior?
That's the Path of Exile.
Oh, all right, wrong game. Anyway, well, you know what? Pillars of Eternity, I also want to be able to play a Necromancer. You don't have one, I know, because I checked.
Is there not a Necromancer on Pillars of Eternity?
I'm sure I've checked every game, dude. I've been on the internet for the last 2 days straight.
I don't know. Pillars of Eternity.
Type in Pillars of Eternity Necromancer. All right, Path of the Exile, guys. I keep hearing how great your game is. I really... Oh, okay, no Necromancer class.
All right.
Bam!
All right.
So you know what? Pillars of Eternity.
Or Summoner. So there's your other one.
Oh, God, Summoner. But see, I can play a female Summoner. I can live with that.
Yeah.
Varen's new, my Summoner, but Mortis is as old as me. So Path of the Exile, sorry, but you know what? Pillars of Eternity, I still need a male Necromancer. Mm-hmm. So, but Path of the Exile,
you know where you can play a male Necromancer if you want. You can do it on Diablo 3.
Diablo 3 is a little bit more of a loot grind. I want a little bit less loot grind. I've watched a lot of gameplay. The game looks amazing. But it also...
I gotta say, Path of Exile's frickin' talent, it's not a tree, it's a bush. I mean, it's just...
It reminds me of Final Fantasy, the one with Titus. I think that was Final Fantasy X.
Yeah,
like just these branching trees.
It's like a freaking constellation or
you want to know how Path of
solar
Exile...
system of traits.
Hey, here's a joke. You want to know how they decided to screw with me? There is a way to play a different person as a Necromancer, but that's also a female character. You can play the Scion, Scion, but it's also female. So they said, no. If you don't do this, you can do it this way. They've just decided that no penis is allowed in the Necromancer pool. That's just their decision. No penis is allowed in the Necromancer pool.
I don't know. I don't remember much about necromancy in Path of Exile. Anyway,
that's because you're scared. You're a fire mage. I'm pretty sure you could play a male fireball mage. They're so stereotypical. But like the 2 builds for necromancer are the witch and the Scion, and both are female.
The witch.
Yeah, the witch and the Scion both can do it. Scion for late game, witch for early game. I've actually studied this. The Scion can do it because she has a lot of gem slots.
Scion's the one you have to actually beat the game to unlock, right?
Yeah, on top. You can pay for it. And guess what?
Okay.
I'd pay for it, I think. I'm almost sure that there was like a premium pack.
There may have been. I just beat the game to get the unlock.
Dude, if they had a male necromancer that I could pay for, I would pay for it. I love playing necromancers. By the way, shout out to Psychotics mod on Skyrim. I just got to send it out. I played 5 different necromancer mods on Skyrim. Psychotic, dog, yours was the best.
All right. Well, hey, let's...
props, man.
No,
gamers, man.
Go ahead, man. Out. I'm not saying anything about it. I was just saying.
I tried like 4 or 5 different mods in a row. I started the game over. That's how good Psychotics were.